Welcome to Success Nation. I'm your host, Gary Ernneus. Today I'm going to talk to you about your emotional bank account. Sometimes we don't understand, we don't know that there are people in our lives that are either depositing or withdrawing in our lives. We don't know that because we don't ever sit back and ask ourselves the questions. Am I giving out more than I'm receiving? Am I giving out more than I'm receiving? Am I making out deposits that I can use later on, just like a bank account? Or am I depositing in a negative bank account? You might say to yourself right now, well, how is my emotion compared to a bank account? How is that? How is that possible, Gary? How is it possible for my emotion to be compared to a bank account? Well, the people who you have around you are like bank accounts. Just like you could be a positive bank account or a negative bank account in their lives. Remember, you could be a positive or a negative bank account in their lives. So, vice versa, they could be a positive or negative bank account in your life. And we're going to talk about the different aspect of an emotional bank account. We're going to look at the positive, which are the deposits, and the withdrawal, which are what you would call the negative balance in your bank account. And once you've understood the difference between all of them, you can make better decisions on who you choose to be in your life. What type of people you will be willing and you will allow to be in your life. Those questions are the questions we never really sit back. Some of us never sit back and ask ourselves those questions. The people we choose to be around or the people we allow to be in our lives, are they positive people or are they negative people? Are they depositing to our lives or are they simply withdrawing in our lives? We sit back, we have friends, they are like leeches, they bloodsuckers. They come in, they grab and they go, they come in, they grab and they go, but they don't give you anything else. So now you have to understand and ask yourself this question. Are those people positive or negative bank accounts? Are they positive or negative bank accounts in our lives? And when you understand if they're positive or negative, you make your personal decision as to if you want to keep them, if you want to let them go. But remember, if anybody that is in your life, they cannot be a positive, they are negative. It's up to you. If you want to have negative people in your lives, that's going to just suck the blood out of you. They will do things to make you angry. They will do things to challenge your well-being. Then you won't say to yourself, is this person a positive or a negative person? That's the question. And this is what we're going to talk about. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Success Nation. I'm your host, Gary Ernneus. Today we're talking about emotional bank account. How do you balance your emotional bank account? Do you take out your checkbook and start lining up your emotional bank account and see if those people are adding or subtracting into your life? How do you know if somebody's a positive or a negative? In order for you to know if they are positive or negative, you have to look at first one thing. Are they the type of people who are kind and courteous in your life? If you have a problem, are you the only person they can call? But are they reliable? When you call them, will they be there for you? That's a positive deposit in your bank account, your emotional bank account. That's a positive person that you need to keep around because that person is a plus. On the other hand, if they are unkind, they are discourteous to you, if you need them, they are nowhere to be found. Those people are not the type of people who need to be around you. That's a withdrawal. That's a negative bank account. They are not a plus at all. They are the type of people that you want something, you need something. When it's time to ask them, when it's time for them to return a favor, that's when they start forgetting things. That's when they forget how to return a favor. Sometimes it's not about money. It is a simple act of kindness. And a lot of those people in the withdrawal stage, they do not have that. They come around, they're like, you know what? I don't have anything, man. And sorry, man. I'm sorry. And they always telling you they're sorry, to be real. People who are negative in your life, who are unkind, they always telling you how sorry they are. They are unkind people. So if you want to have people around you, a positive bank account is something you need to have. Number 2, people who are positive bank account for you, they tend to have your back. They keep their promises. The people they have ways of responding. When they promise you something, they deliver, rain or shine, they will deliver on time. That's what they will do. But the ones who are negative withdrawal in your life, they tend to break their promises. They don't keep their promises at all. They promise something, tomorrow they forget it. They don't remember anything at all. You say to yourself, come on, I can count on you. They're like, oh, sure, you need to count on me. You can count on me because I'll be there for you. That's what they'll say. Then you can turn around and like, I'm sorry, man. I forgot. Did I tell you that for real? Are you serious? Did I tell you that? That's what they say. Did I tell you that? Because they cannot keep their promises. That's a negative withdrawal in your emotional bank account. That person is not bringing you up. That person is going to bring you down. Another type of person that is a positive you need to keep in your life is the people. They honor the expectation. They honor the expectation. If they say something, if you expect them to do something, they will honor what they promise you. They will honor their expectation. They will not renege on their words. They will not do anything for them not to respond back in a positive way. That's a positive person in your life. That's a deposit in your emotional bank account. That person is a deposit. That person is not a withdrawal in your bank account. However, on the other hand, you have the withdrawal kind of person. The ones who tend to violate all their expectation. Everything you expect them to do good, they'll do the opposite of them. They'll do the opposite of what you expect them to do. Their expectation will always be at a negative. And you said to yourself, come on, why can't I expect you to do something good? Why is it so hard for you to do something good? They're like, oh man, come on, you know how I am. You know I can't do this, man. You know I'm unreliable. Because that's who they are. That person is a negative person in your life. And sometimes, believe it or not, they could be your spouse. They could be your exes. They could be your brothers and sisters. They can be the person that you call your best friend. But they are your emotional bank account is always running on E. Because they tend to violate their expectation. They tend to violate your expectation of them. And another person that is a good type of person to have around you, the loyal people, the people you can count on, rain or shine. They said, you know what? I can count on this person. I can clock. I can look at my watch. I can make decision, and that decision will come true. Those are the people you need to understand. Those are the people you need to keep in your life because they are positive bank account. They are positive emotional bank account. They are helping you. They will help you grow. On the other hand, you have the disloyal people. Disloyal people. They tend to be duplicitous. You do something, they right there. They don't have loyalty. Their loyalty is none. They don't have it. If you want to rely on them, you're like, well, John, or anybody in your life. You said, so and so. Listen, I have something. And they're like, oh, yeah, really? Oh, I didn't know. They are not loyal people. You cannot count on them. They will throw you under the bus with a blink of an eye. They would move away from you. Though disloyal people are the withdrawal in your life. You need people who are loyal to you and you are loyal to them in return. If you cannot have a person who is loyal to you, why have him in your life? Why have someone who is not loyal to you to be in your life? It is simple. If the person cannot be loyal, they are a negative bank account. You are running on E. You are running on overdraft. Because if you're loyal to them, they should be loyal to you. If you're loyal to that person should be loyal to you. Doesn't matter what you do. Because if you find people who cannot be loyal to you, that's a negative bank account. You are spending more than you are earning. You are depositing, if you are loyal and you're loyal to them and they cannot be loyal to you, that person is a negative withdrawal in your bank account. Your emotional bank account, that person is a negative withdrawal. And then another one that's on the positive side, you have the people. They will come to you if there's something. They'll say, you know what? I'm sorry. I did wrong. I know I was wrong. I'm sorry. They will apologize for the things they've done. If they have done something to you, they'll come to you and say, you know what? I know what I did was wrong, so therefore I apologize. I apologize for doing this to you. But on the other hand, you have the people who tend to be prideful. They did something wrong, and they said to you, well, I don't see why I didn't do anything wrong. I don't see that I did anything wrong. Even if they're wrong, they come around and say, I don't think I did anything wrong. I was just trying. I didn't say it was wrong. They are partially arrogant. Even if they're wrong, they will not tell you they're wrong. You don't need those type of people in your life. So the type of people you need in your life, here they are. People who are courteous to you. People who, when you need them, they're there for you. And people who keep their promises. If that person cannot keep their promises, you don't have a good friend. That's true. If they cannot keep their promises, you don't have a good friend. Yeah, you could say to yourself, you know what? This person's been my friend since grade school. Of course, they've been your friend since grade school because you've been giving them. You have been given and given and given. Sometimes you have to understand. Are you depositing in your emotional bank account, or are you withdrawing? Are they withdrawing in your bank account? Withdrawals or deposits. If a person is a withdrawal, you're going to start thinking about the type of friends you have. If they are depositing, you're going to start thinking, should you keep them? And if you are a withdrawal person, a person who's just a leech, you just take, learn to give. Learn to give. There's nothing wrong with that. But you have to understand, if you have the people who cannot keep their promises, they don't understand, they're not courteous, they're not loyal to you, they don't say they're sorry when they do something wrong, get rid of them. However, if you find people who understand you, they are kind, they're courteous, they keep their promise, they're loyal, and their expectation is clear. And if they do something, they apologize. Keep them. And another one, the one that tend to, if you do something, if let's say you accomplish something, right? They come to, you know what? They say congratulations, and it just, without thinking, they say congratulations, man. I'm very proud of you. If you have that one friend that you have to remind them to tell you congratulations the next day, oh, that's that person. You need to get rid of them. You need to get rid of them, because you should not have to remind your friend to say congratulations. Congratulations is spontaneous. Congratulations is like saying bless you. It's spontaneous. But if you don't have that type of person in your life, you need to start thinking. You need to rethink the type of people you have in your life, because if you don't rethink the type of people you have in your life, you pretty much not going to get it. So remember, the type of people to keep in your life are the ones that are depositing to your emotional bank account. The type of people to get rid of, the one who are just withdrawing, making you run on E all the time. Remember, like and subscribe. Click on the notification button. Click on the bell. Share the message. Once again, I'm your host, Gary Ernneus. Thank you for listening. See you next time.